last time that I should lower the volume of this damn game, so I have.
The trappers would have been impressed with how the kid handled the shingle.
Right, I handled the shingle quite well. Info about the Bastion?
The Bastion. Caelandia's safe haven. Once the highest point in the city. Too bad it wasn't finished before the calamity struck. The melting pot. Place hoarded all sorts of fineries from beyond the boundless sea.
Alright, let's get him.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
That's pretty tight, I guess.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stabweeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. The core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages. He throws a switch.
Fancy cages?
Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out.
Quite a bit.
The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense.
Not squirts born
Especially
bad.
by the movement of the cage. It's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard they pop that mean old foreman.
Bop that mean old foreman.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes. Maybe 30. Hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene to be sure.
Alright, let's look at Memento sealed jar of exotic ingredients from a distant land. Caelandia's ports were always full of trade ships hawking their wares. Is this all that remains of them now? Ancient spices.
Few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. Give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Pick up all that stuff for the extra EXP. get off the barge. And that's just it, huh? Done? No escape sequence?
I still remember the look on his face after that one.
Oh boy.
The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Ask about the ancient spices found tucked away in the melting pot. Where'd they come from? When?
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Caelondia. It was good living here for a while. Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Your personal supply, huh? Crit chance, +1 chance to... +1 chance, yeah, I mean... That's good.
Hearty punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
Aromatic beverage served piping hot. According to folktales, it can almost wake the dead. Let's go with heavy bolts.
Sink in nice and deep.
Yeah, 50% more damage. The Windbag Ranch, proving ground. The squirt population was kept well under control thanks to this place.
That's Windbag Ranch. Perfect place to work a blade if you got the stomach for it.
The stomach for it.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Place gets awful slick sometimes. Still others use the place to test their finest blades. Slippery little devils.
Let's just restart that.
Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say. At least the little fellas can't feel a thing. Some squirts try to flee on instinct.
Okay, wait, I understand what I'm supposed to do now. I'm not supposed to let them get away.
The ranch was always looking for good help.
first prize, yeah. Ghost Blade, whatever that is.
Well, the kid's gone and struck terror in the hearts of squirts everywhere.
I really did it. Better throwing or crit damage?
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
I like those hand grenades, they're good. Okay. Hanging gardens. Beyond that, no telling what awaits. A veil hangs over this place.
The hanging gardens. Folks used to go here to relax from their relaxing. The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close.
The calamity.
It was someone like him.
Oh, that guy.
Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. Got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers.
Ain't got time.
The Thunder Brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
Not the Thunder
Nor
Brothers.
did the Bird Boy. Didn't make it.
Not the Bird Boy.
The Jawsons. They didn't make it.
Not the Jawsons.
Grady Sr., Grady Jr.
Not the
Didn't
Grady's.
make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Let's see. Let's look at something pointy. Strip of knife bark aged to perfection, feared and respected by blacksmiths and woodcutters. Okay. Insignia borne by people of Ura heritage. The Tazzle spade was a rare sight in Ceylon before the calamity, as very few Ura lived in the city. Now there are fewer still.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? And then, what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go.
We have to go.
Please.
Please.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Ceylondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other. For the first time.
Huh. Isn't that nice? Discovered in the Hanging Gardens. Were there many Ur living in the city before the calamity? Can they be trusted here?
We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Life in Ceylondia before the calamity. What was it like living in the city? Didn't you get
For
homesick?
Zolf, Ceylondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east.
Crystal Barrette from the rippling walls. You didn't happen to see a color wore this in her hair, did you?
We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine.
Maybe this can help you take your mind off things. You can help us find new skyway
Zolf
paths.
offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says.
Have you been in Ceylania long? Did you travel all the way from the
He was
east?
born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since.
East. Huh.
Kid ain't finished here yet. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright.
Things are gonna be alright.
Well, look what we have here.
Lost and found, or more. Let's go for lost and found.
The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again. All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Ooh, +2 health time capacity. That's good. I want that. Oh, I forgot to save shards for this. Oops. Soothing hot herbal brew with restorative properties. Hints of citrus and
If
berry.
you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon.
Too bad it lies deep within the toughest fort of the city.
That's Cinder Brick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city. There's only one way to Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy on the folks. The windbags ain't so lucky.
Need some damn health.
Well, windbags, young and old, keep fighting for the fort. At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
Oh yeah.
Something the windbags just can't handle.
Oh
Something
yeah.
that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. The calamity drove the windbags topside. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
That's not a bad weapon combination at all.
Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days. Windbags can't use martial supplies, but the kid sure can.
Ghost Blade. Oh.
cinder brick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while, but the fort ain't theirs by right. So many of those sorry things hold up inside that old fort.
I totally forgot that the blunderbuss is probably my favorite weapon in this game.
Kid's stash of grenades is there for when things get even worse. Kid's blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket. Jared is plain gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid to get burned.
Afraid to get burned because there's so many health tonics in this game.
Then they bring out scumbags. Kid takes down Glutus. Maybe it was Blandon. They got something to gain. Only their sorry hides. The other big fellas who joined his brother, wherever they are now. The windbags finally get the message. Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this.
Prestigious symbol of the city's law enforcement. The city's citizens respected and admired the marshals for their unwavering dedication to preserving peace and justice. They liked the cops, I guess. They were the most fantastical part of this game is good cops.
The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at
Nothing left for nobody
Fort.
know how.
Kid shows up just as Zulf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was his smoking pipe.
Ah, smoking pipe. Ask Zulf about the Marshal's badge. Did the Marshals ever give you a hard time being in Ura?
The Marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
Ask Zulf about his smoking pipe. Where'd you get this? In the city, they used to say this stuff was very strong.
Zulf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Very interesting.
Poor kid collapses after just one drag.
Wow.
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
catching up with me.
Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
A hard life.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Oh. I don't remember much of this story. I'm not a true Bastion fan,
Having
I
his
guess.
mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Oh.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Not the money.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, a kid learned to fend for himself, learn to build, learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
This is such a D&D character story, backstory. I love it, by the way.
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
Oh man, I keep accidentally healing when I'm trying to just,
He saw nothing
not do that.
where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Ooh.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back. Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
How do we hear the old stranger's voice? I should remember how to fight these guys from Hades too. I mean, sheesh. They're like the same thing. Ah.
Will he finally arrive at Caelondia's vaunted safe haven? He and no one else. But then, all I got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name. Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What am I gonna do? Where is that thing?
What was I saying? Anyway.
Oh, I had extra chances this whole time?
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
I didn't know I had an extra chance this whole time. I guess that is one of the spirits that I selected. that was so tense for no reason. I just wanted to not die, you know? I need the pile of the course thing. Yeah.
Finders keepers.
Range. Range or spread?
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
The marshals brought the city back to working order after the war, didn't
Even
they?
since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him. Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade.
Oops. I always forgot to turn in the cord. You know, the whole point of the game.
Much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. The memorial. Here a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind. The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Alright, now that I've done all those upgrades and everything, I think I'm ready to call this an episode, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, by the way. I love you.